do not do what I do at home, or whatever you want to call it, because this is probably one of the worst trips to try this out on, because we are surrounded by snowstorms. And tonight it's going to get down to well below freezing, like the mid-20s. I also brought a heating solution that I haven't used in quite a long time, but I'm confident it's going to keep me warm. And welcome to the Reset. My name is Chad, and I'm doing a really quick overnight trip. I'm meeting with a business partner up in the northern part of Arizona, so I thought I'd save some money and not get a hotel room, but rather sleep in the back of the truck and go camping and make a video out of it. Thing is, I'm going to be here for such a short amount of time. I did not want to mess with setting up a tent and taking it down and all that stuff, so we're going to sleep in the back of the truck. If you watched the video a couple weeks ago, that came with one caveat, that being that this is a 5.5 foot bed. I'm 5'11", and while it was okay, I slept all right, it was a little uncomfortable because I kind of had to sleep in the fetal position the whole time. I have an idea. I got something. I'm going to try it out. Glad you're here and coming along for the adventure. The reset starts now. This here is an 8x10 canvas tarp. I'm gonna lay it over the back. I'm gonna hook it to the D-rings that are on top of this Miles Runner inflatable truck topper. We'll see. Okay, so now I've got it secure on the top and coming down here. I got these 65-pound rated earth magnets, neopentadilliums, or I don't know what you call them, but I'm gonna put those along the side just to give that a little bit better seal. One right there. One right there. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. That's gonna work out great. These flaps on the side, tonight before I go to bed, I'll put magnets on the side there and seal that up. I don't want this part sealed up because when I get up in the middle of the night, I want to be able to just scoot out and it should be totally fine. Gross, those are still wet from the camping trip last week. I think that should be tall enough. Oh yeah, do that. talk about this buddy heater. I decided to bring this because obviously I can't put a wood burning stove in here. I could have done the diesel heater, but that hose is big and I just thought it'd be kind of clunky. So I know this will keep me warm. In fact, this is way too big on high power for this small of a space in terms of heat output. So I plan on using it on the low setting, and it should keep me nice and toasty. I'm not using the small bottle canisters. Instead, I've got a hose with a filter going into this, leading out to a tank that I'm going to put outside the truck. Now I can already see it in the comments down below. Inevitably, anytime I've run one of these heaters, my comments fill up with people saying that it's dangerous. You can't use these in an enclosed space. Malarkey. You can use these in a closed space as long as you take the proper precautions. I've never had any issues. That's not to say that accidents can't happen, but they are very safe if you use them in the right way, and you can use them indoors. They come with two sensors on them. There's a tip sensor so that if it tips over for any reason, the pilot turns off. There's also a CO sensor in there so that it's not a CO sensor. Correction. It's an oxygen sensor that in case the gases around the unit here start sensing that oxygen levels are being depleted, then it'll shut off the pilot as well, which is a good thing. I also carry with me a CO detector alarm. There's a link to this one down in the description box below. I love this thing. It's IP66 weather rated. It's drop rated. It's rugged. It comes with an internal battery that's lasted years, and it's still it's got full battery in it. You can even customize at what levels you want the alerts to start going off. I never ever go without this when I'm using any sort of heat. I'm even when I'm using the diesel heater and the wood burning stove, this always comes with me. Pick yourself up one of these. It doesn't have to be this one in particular, but it's definitely a good measure to take. That was amazing. I am full, and these rehydrated apples that I got from the tea, they're amazing. I might do that more often. I just had to turn that thing off. It's gonna be toasty in here. That thermometer is still climbing. It says it's 79 degrees in here, 38 degrees outside. I mean, I'm just gonna run with the pilot light on for a bit, and then right before I go to bed, I'll kick it on the lowest setting and see how that does. But I imagine probably in the middle of the night I'm gonna get up and just turn it off. Under this sleeping bag, and with my thermals on, I should be fine. Well, folks, I got some reading in. I got a full tummy. It is cozy in here. I can hear the creek bubbling outside. It doesn't get much better than this. That being said, I'm going to call it a night, get some shut-eye, and we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. 6:51 in the morning. It got down to 24 degrees Fahrenheit last night. It's currently saying 27 and 70 degrees inside here. And that's with the buddy heater completely off. I mean, I got the pilot going, but it's completely off. And I slept good. I think the biggest difference that I've been making lately is in my sleep system is I've been really liking this Hasley memory foam pad. When I'm able to bring it, I do. And as long as the environment that I'm in stays warm, the memory foam doesn't get hard like typical memory foam does. But yeah, good night, slept well. I'm on the fence about this buddy heater because it's more convenient. I don't have to lug around a battery with a diesel heater, and I don't have to worry about something on the diesel heater breaking, because that's always a point of anxiety, for lack of a better term, as they can be finicky. I've had good luck with mine, not many issues at all, but I've been kind of spoiled with it in the sense that it has a remote, and it's got 8 different settings in terms of the heat output. I do think that the diesel heater is a better option for this type of setup. What I'm running into with the buddy heater is that even on its lowest setting with only one panel on and at half power, it heats up this little enclosure, this little truck bed camper, within 30 seconds, and it gets hot. And then I gotta reach over and I gotta turn it off, and then within 5 minutes it's freezing cold again. It's just too powerful for this thing. And the fact that I can't control it from the bed and adjust I can adjust the temperatures obviously, but I'm at its lowest setting and it's still way too high. I'm not writing it off. I mean, this thing would be a good option even in the ground tents, like the Panda Air Medium or my Nature Hike one. Definitely not a backpacking tent, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of a love-hate thing at this point. The next time I do this type of camping in the truck bed the camper, I'm definitely going to be bringing the diesel heater to try it, just to see which one I like more. I have a feeling I'll like the diesel heater more, but I'm gonna get outside, fix some oatmeal, and get something to drink. And that's pretty much it. We'll probably be heading out of here. It was a quick trip, short video. Glad you came along, but yep, time to get back home. It's cold. Woo! It's a bit nipply. Just wrapping up, but I can't get over this this scenery here. It sure is a nice reset. Real quick, next Wednesday, I'll be releasing a long form review on another flashlight. But this one is really special. This one was sent to me by Trustfire. It's the Mini X3 Pro. And they sent this to me because they know I'm a huge fan, and it has been my everyday carry for many years now. The Trustfire, it's the Mini X3, not the Pro version. This one's been out for a few years. This is the new upgrade, and you can see the difference there, man. That's quite a difference. Not going to go into too much detail on it right now. I will say this thing is awesome. It is my new everyday carry. In fact, this is the coolest, most badass flashlight I have ever owned in my entire life. And it does more things than any other flashlight that I know of. I don't think there's another flashlight on the market right now at this price point that does as many things as this does. The battery life on this, on low setting, on the low flood, is 8.5 days, folks. Belt clip, magnetic. It's got a floodlight, it's got a torch, it's got a laser, it's got an ultraviolet light on it, just to name a few. And on the super mode, this thing will throw over 2,000 lumens on a massive beam. It's IPX6 rated, it's drop proof up to 1 meter. It is a tank when it comes to flashlights. And I'm not going to spoil it, but this flashlight has a feature in it, and it's kind of hidden, that I guarantee you most people, that have this, don't realize that it does. I'm not talking about the laser or the super bright light or the UV light. There is a hidden feature on this flashlight, guys, that could very well land you in jail, that could get you arrested if caught using it the wrong way. That's all I'll say. If you want to find out what it is I'm talking about and see it in action, be sure to check out the video that's coming midweek, where it's a dedicated mini review on the Trustfire Mini X3 Pro. Not enough good things to say about this light. It is sweet. Well, that'll about do it for this trip. I'm glad you came along. Listen, please, if you stuck around this long, hit that like button down below. Leave a comment if you think this was worthwhile. I'm not sure how much time I saved, but it was something different. Let me know your thoughts on it. After you hit that like button, there's a new feature that YouTube is telling all of us creators to promote. It's totally free, doesn't cost you anything. But when you hit that like button, if you scroll right beside of it, after you've hit the like button, there's a thing called hype. And when you hit that hype button, it gives my channel a certain amount of points. And what they're doing is they're only offering this to small creators with channels that don't have a lot of subscribers, and it's making the playing field a little bit more even, giving us a little bit more traction when it comes to the algorithm. That would mean the world to me if you just hit that like and the hype button. So we're gonna head back down the hill, do it all again next week at a different spot, in a different sleep system, different tent. I hope to see you along for that journey as well. If you or someone you know is suffering from anything that's racking your mind, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you're suffering from addiction, postpartum, anxiety, stress, depression, my gosh, I mean, PTSD. First and foremost, don't take professional advice from a YouTuber. go out and find yourself a quality therapist and get the professional help that you and your loved ones deserve. After that, and while you're doing that, I highly encourage you to get outside, explore nature, breathe in the fresh air, and find your dirt road to reset. We'll see you on the next one.